to say, why is there music playing? Alright, what's up Cosmonauts? It's your boy Cosmo, and happy Saturday guys. And as you guys can tell from the title, yes, I officially, well, not to toot my own horn, I do have a, it's safe to say that I do have a 4-day weekend, given that next week on Tuesday is Veterans Day, so I am off on that day. I don't have an official day off on Monday, but because, you know, Saturday and Sunday are in between, or, you know, because Sunday and Tuesday are in between Monday, which is when I don't have the day off of work, but I'm planning to take the day off, I figured, you know what, I'm gonna just take a 4-day weekend, because why not? I don't know, the thing about me is that I don't like having my off days separate. As in, I don't like having Friday and Sunday off when I much rather have Saturday and Sunday. And also, I don't like having I don't know, it just seems really weird for me to have separate off days. I don't know about other people, but nah. I just don't like the idea of having separate off days. You know, like I said, I don't like having Friday and Sunday off when I much rather have Saturday and Sunday. And the same goes for I don't know. The same goes for Sunday and Tuesday. Instead of having Sunday and Tuesday off, I rather have both Saturday and Sunday. Or if not, I don't like having Saturday and Monday off when I can just have Saturday and Sunday. You know what I mean? So basically, in other words, I like having my off days back to back. I like having consecutive off days rather than have them be split or separate. And as you guys can see from the game screen, I'm going to be playing something different. I've played this game off stream, but I don't think I've ever played it. Last time I played it, it was about 4 years ago, and I was kind of just fooling around playing this game with one of my cousins. Hold on, let me lower the my TV because I feel like you guys weren't able to hear. You guys weren't able to hear me because my mic or the audio was too loud. But let me rephrase that. What's up Cosmonauts, it's your boy Cosmo, and today guys, as you can tell from the title, I am playing Super Mario Bros. 2. Something different today. I have played this game off stream about 4 years ago, but I never actually played it, as in I was never actually trying to, you know, play it, how can I put it? I wasn't really focusing on playing the game. I was kind of just fooling around with my cousin while I was playing this game about 4 years ago. I said, you know what? I almost didn't know what to stream, and I thought about streaming earlier this morning, but I don't know. I didn't feel wide awake this morning, and also I was kind of hungry all morning, so I wasn't gonna stream on an empty stomach. And it's safe to say that I do have a 4-day weekend. I do have Veterans Day off, which is next Tuesday. Monday I do need to work, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't like having a split or separate off days. For example, obviously I'm off Saturday and Sunday, but because it's Veterans Day on Tuesday, I do have the day off of work that day. And I just don't like the idea of having separate or split off days. For example, I like having Saturday and Sunday off. I don't like having Friday and Sunday off or Saturday and Monday off. No, I like Saturday and Sunday off. In other words, I like having consecutive off days. I like my off days to be back to back instead of having them be separate from each other. You know what I mean? So I said, fuck it. I'm taking Monday off too. So that's the plan, Stans. I don't think I'm gonna finish this game entirely. And because I'm playing this on a Nintendo Switch 2, I realized that the software for this app on the Nintendo Switch 2 won't save, or at least that's what it told me. It had something to do with you can't. It had something to do with Nintendo Switch 2 doesn't you know, it's not compatible with the save data. Something about save data. I don't know if I can create suspend points still. And there are also two reasons as to why I'm playing this game today. There is a streamer that I watch, or at least his VODs on YouTube. His name is Vinesauce Vinny. I was watching one of his Twitch VODs on his YouTube channel, and one of those VODs that he was watching happens to be him playing this game. And also number two, I was watching the Super Mario Brothers Super Show series on Prime Video, and I feel like that show has a lot of references to this game, mainly this game and some from the first Super Mario. But I feel like the Super Mario Brothers Super Show is more related to this particular game. Now, The Adventures of Super Mario Brothers 3, well, obviously that one's related to the Super Mario Brothers 3 game. Like I said, I don't plan on finishing this entire game. I'm just gonna be streaming for a couple of hours and see how far I can go. I'm used to playing this Game Boy Advance version of this game, so I feel like this one's gonna be harder for me because I'm used to playing the Game Boy Advance version of this game. I used to play the Game Boy Advance version of this game as a kid. I think I was 5 when I had it, 5 or 6. And I would play the Game Boy Advance version of this game all the time when I was a kid. Now that I think about it, I think I was 6 or 7 when I played this all the time on my Game Boy Advance. Yeah, those are fun memories. Time flies by so fast, and I feel like I know the reason as to why time feels like it goes by fast when you're an adult. Because when you're a kid, there's always how can I put this? I think childhood is always eventful because our parents, they would do everything that they can to make our childhoods worth living. Be it birthdays, holidays, setting up friend dates, and also visiting cousins if you happen to have cousins out of town, and even in state as well. But by the way, in other words, parents would do all they can to make their kids' childhoods eventful. And then as we become adults, I feel like you don't have those same amount of events or something eventful as an adult compared to when you're a kid. And I think that's why time seems to fly by fast when we're adults. I don't know, that's just my theory. At least that's the case for me. Because I do think that time goes by way too fast when you're an adult compared to when you're a kid. In the Super Mario Brothers Super Show movie, whenever they run, this sound effect plays. Also, I was just watching that show, the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, this morning. Alright, let me, I was gonna say, let me do the slot machine, because I don't think you guys want to hear this noise over and over. But hopefully you guys are having a great start to your Saturday so far. See, in the Game Boy Advance version of this game, whenever you get 3 items, when you match 3 items, they give you 2 extra lives instead of just 1. Or sometimes if you get certain icons in the slot machine in a certain pattern, they do give you an extra life as well. But in the Game Boy Advance version, if you get certain icons in a certain pattern, they still give you at least 1 extra life. I wonder why that is. I mean, I understand the you have to get a certain pattern with the stars and the cherries. That's because if you get at least 5 cherries in this game, you do get a star. So I can see why, you know, that pattern would give you extra lives in the slot machines. I'm not sure why they would give me an extra life for 2 cherries and a Shy Guy. And yes, I like playing as Peach in this game, mainly because she floats when she jumps. But too bad when she grabs things or when she runs, she's the slowest in the game. Sometimes I will choose Toad. Although, even though Toad doesn't jump the highest, but Toad is the fastest when he grabs items or when he runs. I have played as Luigi many times before, but that's only because he jumps the highest in this game. I don't really choose Mario. I feel like all of Mario's abilities are balanced. You know, balanced power, balanced speed, and balanced jump. Yeah, every character has their pros and cons in this game. You know, it's like, do I want a character with better jump, who runs faster, or jumps the highest? Or do I wanna play as a character who has balanced abilities? Oh shit! I didn't mean to go back. What the fuck, man? I didn't mean to go back. I did not mean to do that. What the fuck? Thank you. Son of a bitch. In the Game Boy Advance version, there would be a mushroom here. But I gotta remember, this was meant to be the Nintendo Entertainment System version, the original. This isn't the Game Boy Advance. But I'm playing it on my Nintendo Switch 2. I don't know if I asked this the last time I streamed, but I hope everybody had a fun and safe Halloween. Great, now that I'm playing this game, I actually want to watch Super Mario Bros. Super Show again. Which I will. Maybe when it's dinner time, so that way I have something to watch while I eat. I don't know about you guys, but it feels weird for me to eat without watching something, and I didn't mean to fall right there. Yes, as a Gen Z, it feels illegal for me to not watch something while I'm eating. To all my Gen Zs out there, I don't know if you guys are the same way. Whether it's on your phone, on your tablet, and yes, it can be on your TVs as well. But I feel like that applies to only usually phones and tablets. Shit, I can't reach it. I thought there would be logs in that potion door, but nope, there was not. Hate that enemy. I don't know what it's called, but this enemy fucking chases you every time you grab this key. Shit. Alright, sweet. I was not expecting a star, but thank you. Doing it right here, it helps a lot. It feels weird playing this version when you're used to the Game Boy Advance one. In the Game Boy Advance version, the characters talk in here. I don't know, to me, the Game Boy Advance version of this game seemed more interactive. Maybe that's why I prefer that version. Not just because I'm used to playing it as a kid, but I like games where characters can talk, because to me it makes me feel like I'm in the game. And there was Mouser. Fun fact, in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, Mouser has a German accent. I don't know why, but I always thought that Mouser's accent in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show was Russian. Don't ask me why. Is that how Mouser sounds when he yelps? One coin. Alright, I'm gonna have to do something really quick. This is something I'm gonna be doing a couple of times in the stream. It's just that my grandma is coming over finally for the first time in 6 months. She was out of town and she was staying at my aunt's, and on Monday she's gonna be coming home finally for the very first time since Labor Day. Not Labor Day. Memorial Day, I mean. Almost 6 months. So I have to check on her bed sheets in my laundry. My sister-in-law was gonna do that for me while she came by to clean, but she came by so late last night and she didn't really have time to wash and dry my grandma's blanket and bed sheets. So I offered to do it for her. So I'm gonna have to check on my grandma's blankets and bed sheets. Okay, they should be dry in the next 9 minutes. So in exactly 9 minutes, I'm gonna have to go check on them again and then take them out of the dryer. But of course, I'm not gonna be putting away the sheets and the blankets right now, not when I'm streaming. It's just that my sister-in-law came by to not only clean, but to get the stains out of her and my brother's old room after they moved out. They have a dog with them, a Chihuahua. And I guess all that time of her trying to get the stains out of the carpet in their old room was it was too much for her. And then she got too tired to wash and dry my grandma's blanket and bed sheets. So I said, you know what? I'll do that for her. That way she doesn't have to come back for doing just one chore when I can do that myself. But she'll still come by, but not to deal with the blanket and bed sheets situation or getting the stains out of the carpets. But just to pick up her cleaning supplies. I mean, she did her best. But at least the rest of the house is clean. That's what matters. Shit. Oh, I was gonna say, did you at least have a door potion with you? I tried getting the star. I tried jumping like that, hoping that I would get the star before I get hit. You know what I mean? But no, it just didn't work out. No mushroom, but at least I get coins for the slot machine. Also, if you guys see me making weird faces or doing weird things with my eyes, it's just that I work from home and I'm always in front of screens, either my computer or my phone. And my eyes and my head, they've been hurting the last couple of days. So I purposely do that. I do that to I do that to make sure, you know, I do that just to test out how bad my head hurts or my eyes hurt. That's my way of knowing how strained my eyes are, or how bad my headache is. I mean, I do have eye drops that I use. I mean, they help a little bit, but I don't know. Maybe your boy is just he's in front of screens almost all day, except when I'm showering, doing chores. And when I'm sleeping. So in other words, I'm in front of screens almost about 16, 17 hours a day, even when I'm not working, whether that's watching YouTube videos, TV, movies, playing games on my phone, regular video games, streaming, recording videos. Yeah, my poor eyes. I need some hobbies that don't involve digital screens. I did used to play Sudoku puzzles. I need to get more into those. That way I'm not relying on screens and then I'm getting constant headaches from technology. Oh, I was hoping that would either be a cherry or a star, so I can get an extra life, even though it wouldn't be a match. Alright, because of these slot machines, this almost makes me want to play lottery scratcher tickets. I used to play lottery scratcher tickets all the time, about 2 years ago. From 2021 to 2023, I used to play those all the time. Yes, just so I can win something. The most I've ever won with lottery scratcher tickets was $1,000 from a $20 scratcher ticket. Oh, what's up, Austin? I got to switch to now. I forgot to tell you. That's pretty cool. I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch 2 now as we speak. There's a big there's a big Christmas gift from my dad, and he let me have it early. Oh, that's nice of him. My Nintendo Switch 2, mine was more of a it was more of a birthday present for myself. And it wasn't even a planned decision. It was more of an not, I wouldn't say an impulse, but I just happened to have bought it sooner than I expected. It was either wait until at least a year or two before getting the Nintendo Switch 2 when the prices aren't that expensive, or buying it as soon as possible, either before it sells out again or before inflation gets so bad that it's more expensive than ever. So I said fuck it. I'll buy it right now since I have the cash for it. So it was a birthday present for myself, which was not planned. I just happened to have bought it sooner than I had expected to. Let's see. Well, I wanted it for my birthday, but it ain't happened. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. Oh, I forgot that those red shells do that. I forgot how fragile red shells were in Mario. So not only are red shells fragile in Mario Kart, but in this Mario game, red shells are fragile here too. If it was a green shell, that shit would be bouncing all over the place. Thank you. I needed a heart. Anyways, how was your Halloween? Did you participate in Halloween? Yes, I was hoping that would be double. Well, I wanted it for my birthday if it didn't happen, but I got it now so I can play it. Shit. I definitely do think the Game Boy Advance of this game is easier to play than this one. And not just because I'm used to it, but it legitimately, this game, the Game Boy Advance version of this game, to me, is definitely easier to play than this one. And there's 4 more opportunities to get hearts in the Game Boy Advance version than this one. And I think I have a harder time finding the mushrooms in those potion door segments in this one than in the Game Boy Advance version. Shit. Where did I get a heart from? I don't know where I got a heart from, but okay, thank you, I guess. Bitch, she thinks she's all that. Birdo thinks she's all that just because she can shoot off fireballs. And no coins, just because I died. Hold on, I don't know if it's been 9 minutes already, but I said I was gonna check on the bed sheets for my grandma's bed. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I had to check on my grandma's blanket and bed sheets. They're already dry. I just have to put them on my grandma's mattress, which I'm not gonna do as of right now. I'll do that in I'm already 34 minutes in, so in the next hour and a half maybe, I'll do them. That way, my sister-in-law doesn't have to worry about that after she was too tired cleaning our house. Like I said, she was gonna do it herself, but I guess but like I said, trying to get the stains out of her and my brother's old room was exhausting for her. So she didn't really have enough time to dry my grandma's blanket and bed sheets. And I wouldn't feel right letting her do that when I can just do that myself. You know, I wasn't gonna make her come back just to do one simple chore when I can do that. Yes, I was about to say, where was my star at? This is a good opportunity to farm up some coins for the slot machine. Oh, you sons of bitches. I'm thinking it's because I died or because I went back out and then back in. So they give me vegetables instead of coins. You dirty fucks. Shit. Oh, I know I should have went down there. I hate those things. I hate those faces. They look happy, but I don't trust them. And I knew you were gonna fall down. I'm gonna need a star for the sand part. So of course they had to bring out the red Shy Guys for the sand just because they fall off the ledges too easily. Unlike the blue Shy Guys, which are smart enough to turn back if there's a ledge, so that way they don't fall. And To be honest with you guys, I was originally gonna stream earlier this morning, but at first I didn't know what game to play, and I just didn't have the energy to do it this morning. What the fuck? I don't like that thing. Fuck that. Mm-mm. Shit. Y'all better give me a star. Never mind. Bitch, Peach ain't no time to be floating. If you keep doing that, then that face thing, I don't know what its name is. It's gonna look up your dress and do a little something in there. I don't think you'd want that. I don't think you want to be I don't think you want to be harassed by some type of ugly floating face. Huh. I just burned the fire with my star, if that makes any sense. Shit. Alright, just go. Just go. Even the enemy disappears. That little, I don't know what it's called. I want to say it's a Bezo, but no, I don't think it's a Bezo. Surprisingly, my babies are behaving just fine. And by my babies, I mean my cat and my dogs. I'm talking too quietly because I'm afraid if I mention or talk about them, they're just gonna be waking up. But literally, my cat is on to my right, where I'm looking at, and he's the cutest thing ever when he's sleeping. He's sleeping next to my pillow. It is the cutest thing ever. And that's why I have this door behind me, in case anybody's curious. Go, oh, Cosmo, what's that door that's behind you? That's my DIY pet gate for when I'm working from home or if I'm recording videos or streaming. You know, that's one of the struggles about being a pet parent while you're working from home. Sometimes they can be a distraction, while you're working. And having that behind me has been a help to in terms of having, you know, less distractions or being distracted less often. And I can't stress that enough. When you're working from home, you gotta have those boundaries, because then it's easy for people to think that because you work from home, that you're constantly available at home. And I do keep a sign under my door that shows the hours that I usually work. So to those who work from home, remote workers, or if you're self-employed, I can't stress this enough. Set your boundaries, please. And it'll do you so much wonders in the long run. Not only in terms of your mental health, but also your in terms of your professional life. Sorry if I'm being too quiet, guys. I'm just thinking about something. My autism was kicking in. By that I mean I have moments where I'm just thinking about something, or I daydream about something. I think those are Bezos. The ones, those flying enemies with the forks. I think those are Bezos. I was calling some other enemy a Bezo. Oh damn. Oh, okay. As soon as I jump, that's when it shoots its fire. I don't think that sounded right. I don't think that sounded right. to get the ones from the back first. Pause. I don't mean it like that, but I'm talking about these bombs. Okay, there should be enough. Alright, I was gonna say, don't be falling right now. I don't know what those are meant to be. Bitch, get up. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to share the links to my streams on Discord. That's what I forgot to do. I don't know how I forgot. I really do not. I was gonna say, really? You're just gonna do me like that? You were really about to make me go through all those fireballs. And I'm gonna be small by the time I do all this, so I guess not. They want you to time it just right, so that way you can destroy those rocks with the bombs. And here you have a 50-50 chance of figuring out which side has the mushroom. I was gonna say, I'd be pissed if I couldn't reach that. Cause at least I knew which side it was. But I don't know it by heart. So it was a lucky guess. Alright, I think this level is when the game gets a little bit harder from here on out. Nope. I wonder what it would be like to step into one of those potion doors in real life. So does it would it be automatically nighttime if you go into those? I don't know why they put that there. Shit. Oh, you son of a bitch. It disappeared just because the camera panned up. I need Luigi for that. I know Luigi can get up there. Oh, come on. That fucker just jumped over me. That thing almost wanted to touch me. Shit, I didn't mean to go back. Fuck. For real? You're gonna let me do all this when I have one hit left? No? No heart? I know I can just do this, but this is gonna take too long. Okay, he's just gonna go through the key, huh? Oh, this stupid motherfucker. Man, I am not about to do all this again. Alright, some come out of the pipes, but some don't. Pretty sure in the Game Boy Advance version, all of these Shy Guys come out of those pipes. All of them. So it's every second pipe that they come out of. Ah, I see. If I didn't jump, that fucker would have got me. That fucker ain't slick. Almost got burnt. Really? Does anybody here have a heart? I don't mean this type of heart. I mean in the game. I knew I was gonna get hit at some point doing that. But at least this was a checkpoint. What? I thought I killed your ass. To me, that star only lasted 2 seconds, and I'm not even talking about sex. I mean, it legitimately only, it was only usable for 2 seconds. Okay, for real? No heart? Shit, what am I being scared for? Shit. Oh, of course, Mouser decides to go all the way in the back. Alright, got him. Got hit by the stupid explosion. Fuck, I threw it too hard. I think you have to kill him. You have to kill him 6 times in here. Not 3. I wonder what is it with Nintendo and the number 3 when it comes to defeating a boss. Is that their lucky number or something? Their magic number? To be honest, I don't even know how many times I caught Mouser so far, but now it was 6. Alright, it's only been an hour, so I'm gonna keep on playing until I lose all my lives. I feel like a pattern like that should give you an extra life because of sometimes if you hit 2 enemies with 1 vegetable, they do give you a heart. I think there was a potion door in that area, but that's okay. There's not a boss. There's not a boss in this level, World 4-1 in this game. So this level's way too easy. Shit. Come on, I shouldn't be dying in this one. There is no boss level there's no boss fight in this level. You see? I really gotta blink more often. Maybe that's why I have headaches from screens. I guess when I'm looking at screens, I don't blink enough, just because I'm too focused on whatever's on my screen. So then I forget to blink. I feel like Plankton right now, when he forgets to blink and then Karen has to remind him. So, just a side note, if your eyes just hurt for whatever damn reason, ask yourself, do you remember the last time that you've blinked, or have you been blinking? If the answer is no to any of those, then that's a sign that you should blink more often. Oh, those could have been coins, damn it. The stupid water. That stupid water. No. Oh, it has an M. Does the M stand for Mario? I can use him as transportation. Why am I not getting the cherries? Peach should be tall enough to get those cherries. Bitch. No coins because I died. Alright, this is my last life, so if I die one more time, then I'm gonna end the stream here. Yes, it is a bit on the shorter side because only because I almost didn't know. Oh, actually, don't hit Birdo because you're gonna need her. And I know it's a bit on the shorter side, just because I didn't have the energy to do that in the morning. At first, when I was a kid, I always wondered why Birdo was here. But it wasn't until I figured out that you need one of her eggs to use it to get to this island right here. And it all made sense. this level, when I was a kid, this was the furthest I can go. Or at least until I figured out you needed Birdo to get to this part of the level. It's a good thing I landed on those. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh my god, I didn't even mean to go back. Joy-Con drift. That's what happened. You see? That it may look like I did that purposely, but no, I swear to you, Joy-Con drift is still a thing with Nintendo Switch 2. One of these days, I am gonna have to buy myself a Pro controller for Nintendo Switch 2. Sounds like a rocket ship going off. I love how the key is cut off by the door, but yet you can still go through. I know that shit didn't just disappear. Oh, I don't know how I did that. I really don't know how I did that. Did you? You really thought you were gonna get me, huh? Nope. Does anybody here have a heart? I can't do this boss fight without any hearts. And I only got but one mushroom. Oh, he's gonna be really tough. Apparently he's too hot to touch. He's too hot to handle. Look, you see? I knew I was gonna die at some point. Oh, actually, I can still retry. I have 2 continues left. So, never mind. I didn't know this game came with continues. But too bad that means I have to do this entire world all over again. But luckily 4-1 it's really easy, as there's no boss level. So, change of plans. I'm actually gonna stream a little bit longer. Or at least until I beat 4-3. I never said I was gonna play the whole entire thing. Also, I haven't forgot about Super Mario Maker 2, guys. I know I said about a month ago that I would start doing Super Mario Maker 2 streams where I play viewers' levels, and I never got around to doing that. I didn't forget about that, guys. It's not that I don't want to do it. It's just that around that time, I did happen to get my new kitten, and I was trying to figure out, you know, how I was gonna balance out streaming and looking after the babies, aka both my dogs and my cat. But now that I know their routines and I'm adjusting to having a cat in the house, and then it's been almost a whole month since I've had him. I feel like I am comfortable with balancing out having a cat and working and streaming. Which, don't get me wrong, it is nice to have a cat, but it's just that it's been so long since I've had a cat, and this is my first time having a cat as an adult. The last time I had one was when I was a teenager. And this cat of mine is, yeah, my cat is with me 24 fucking 7. So it kind of feels like I'm a dad, but I'm basically a cat dad. Wait, do I remember doing this part? I don't think I remember doing that part. Shit. Honestly, I don't think I would never see myself being a parent, nor will I ever consider being a parent. I don't know how people do it. I rather just be an uncle, which I already am. Yeah, I'd rather just be an uncle. I'd rather spoil my nieces and nephews, while my brother and my sister-in-law, if their kids happen to act up, they would be doing the disciplining. But no, my job is to my job would be to have fun with my nieces and nephews and maybe spoil them here and there. But no, I just want to be that fun. I just rather be that fun uncle. Oh, too bad no coins for the slot machine. Alright, remember how I said that I was gonna keep playing until I lose all my continues? Well, now that I'm on my last continue, I'm gonna predict that this stream will end in the next 10-ish minutes. I'm just letting you guys know right now. And you best believe that as soon as the stream ends, not only am I gonna put up my grandma's bed stuff now that it's been dry, so that way my sister-in-law doesn't have to come by just to do that simple task. But you best believe I'm gonna watch Super Mario Brothers Super Show again, even though I already watched it this morning. And I'll either continue to watch that again or something else, probably SpongeBob or Camp Lazlo when I eat dinner. Because like I said, it's unnatural for me to eat without watching something, be it a TV show, a movie, or YouTube videos, or a VOD of somebody's stream. I don't know. I guess it's just a Gen Z thing. I feel like I'm getting old, but to my fellow Gen Zs, can y'all just tell me what the fuck is 67? Seriously. I'm hearing it all over social media. And even even my own brother and my sister-in-law, they're using that on their daughter. Because apparently it does make my niece laugh when they say 67. I'm all, oh no. Don't make them start early with using internet slang. Please don't. I don't know. That's a sign that I'm getting older. Granted, I am a Gen Z, but I'm one of those older Gen Zs who knows what it's like to have a childhood before social media, but then became adults at the wrong time. You know, I realize that I'm one of those Gen Zs who has lived during 3 different generations: the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s, and now the 2020s, and yet I'm still not 30 years old yet. That's crazy. I was born in 97, by the way. So I'm the oldest of Gen Zs. If I was born a year earlier, then I would have been the youngest of millennials. But I feel like I relate to the I was about to say older, but no. I feel like I relate more to the younger millennials compared to Gen Zs. Except for the older Gen Zs. So in other words, I had a childhood before social media existed. Yep, so my own people were the last to have childhoods without technology and social media. And I played outside until the lights were about to come on. As soon as the lights would come on, that's when I knew it was time to go back inside the house. Yes, I did watch YouTube videos as a kid, but again, I still made sure to play outside. I didn't have Instagram, I didn't have TikTok. There was no 67 or Skibidi Toilet or Riz. Alright, apparently I just got some lives out of nowhere, because I had 4 lives. I don't know if I got one and I didn't even notice. I must have gotten an extra life during that slot machine and I didn't even know, because I was too busy talking about my childhood and my own generation and whatnot. But no, yeah, it's crazy to think how that I lived through 3 generations, from from the late 90s to now the mid 2020s, and yet I'm still not 30 yet. Yep, so if you were born from 96 to 99, you basically lived through 3 generations, and yet you're still not 30 years old yet. this part again. I'm not gonna like doing this, just because I hate that stupid face up there. See, I don't like its smug smile. No, that face knows damn well there ain't nothing happy about all this. Maybe it's a good thing for them, but it ain't for me, unfortunately. It's probably thinking, look on the bright side, Cosmo. At least I'm not the one getting chased while holding a key. Oh, and at least there's another bright side to this, Cosmo. At least I'm not the one who's got one heart left before I die. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was gonna be a game over right there. Nope, you ain't doing that. Alright, this is I think this is my cue to end the stream at some point. Before I do happen to die during this boss, I do want to say to you guys, thank you guys for stopping by, and hopefully, okay, there it is. That's my cue to go. Oh, actually, wait, why did I think that was the end? I don't know why I thought that was the end, but okay. My bad. Again, I forgot there are continues in this game. I know this is my last continue, so I still have 2 lives left. Bitch, just get them. Shit. Fuck, I was gonna say, get them while you still have the invincibility frames. Shit. Oh, what the fuck? See, that's why I'm too scared to get close. Nice. Fuck. Okay. So I die, but then they still give me the that little pathway right there. That's weird. And I'm a bit disappointed because I thought they would consider that a W, but no, it's only fair because I died first before I defeated that last fireball. Damn it. Well, that's okay. This is my cue to end the stream. So as I was saying, before I do go, I do want to say hopefully you guys have a great rest of your Saturday, and I'm going to be back tomorrow. This time for sure, it'll be a Super Mario Maker 2 where I play your guys' levels. And I might be rusty because I don't remember the last time that I played Mario Maker. If I had to guess, I think it was 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago, and then I never played that game, and it was collecting dust. But now that I've bought it once again, I'm going to be playing your guys' levels tomorrow on Mario Maker 2. And this time, I'm not going to sell the game. I'm not going to give it away. This time, I'll keep it for sure. just know I might be rusty, and I'm giving everybody permission to help me out if I get stuck. Normally, I don't allow backseating in my streams, but I will make an exception, considering that this will be my first time playing Mario Maker 2. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys take care, and peace out.